Hey guys, you caught me putting this thing back together. Anyway, we're going to get it back together here real quick. We took the spring out, cut it down, smoothed it out, and threw my tie. We'll tighten the tie rod down. That's good and tight. Put the pin in it back every time. Put this on here. And do a little double action there. Remember, when you're working on these Mustangs front end, well, if you take the caliper off, you got to put this bolt right here. You can see this bolt right here, up here. This bolt right there. If you put the nut on this side, you ain't going to get this caliper nut in, bolt in, because you can't get your socket on it. It'll hit right there anyway. So those are 15 millimeters. And this thing here was a pain trying to get that back on with that, and then try to tighten it up, and it wouldn't tighten up. So now, see, I can get my socket on it. Tighten it up. This is a 96 Ford Mustang clip, and I'm pretty sure the struts are the same even on the 2014. I haven't ever looked at it, but anyway, that's what I ran into a little while ago, and thought I'd video that real quick, that little thing there. And once you got the bolt in there, then once you go opposite way, but I didn't want to take the other bolt out. It still works this way. Anyway, it's back on there. Now I can get my brake line on. Tighten that up. And anyway, that's tightening that with a 10 millimeter. And nugget. Anyway, there we go. One passenger side spring back in. And there we go. Oh yeah, remember I was talking about the steering, how it was hitting on that motor mount. Well, I went and modified that motor mount. Now it turns real easy. Real easy. And I welded that part right there, welded that up, because it was a tilt steering wheel. It just tilted down, and so I welded it up so it wouldn't move. And Anyway, when you turn it, it was moving it, so I fixed it where it wouldn't move. It would hit and it would bring it down. It would bind it up, and it was binding up, and the steering was real tight. But we went and, like you say, can't see it very well. Get in there. There we go. I'm not very good with the camera phone, but you can see it kind of snipped it a little bit. And when it's all said and done, I'm gonna weld those motor mounts to the frame. And but anyway, I gotta work on that gear shift. Hopefully I can get this thing together, and show coming up here in about 2 weeks. Well, be a week from Saturday, and I want to try to get a shifter in here and get the seats in here, and clean up these door panels, maybe put the interior pieces on, but I don't know. We'll just wait and see. But anyway, then we gotta figure out how to do the plug wires. Oh yeah, I got in my header bolts. You can see those. Camera's real close. Anyway, there's some header bolts, and we're gonna put those headers on and figure out what we got to do. Anyway, I got to get some air for that tire. I've got to buy me an air compressor one of these days. The one I had failed on me. But anyway, like I say, I always tell y'all have a good day today. Have a great day tomorrow. It's Friday. Some of y'all people that work all week, Friday weekend's coming. Anyway, Saturday's coming up. And y'all have a great day, wonderful day on Saturday. Have a good weekend. Got a grill, go fire it up. Cook out. If it's nice in your area. But we're gonna go to Sladen, Texas. They're having a air show. And I'm gonna have some classic warbirds come out, probably do some parachuting and reenactment of the Vietnam War, World War II probably. But anyway, we're gonna go check that out. We always go every 4 years. And we was gonna go to another show, car show, the West Texas Harley Davidson show, car and bike show, but decided not going to do that right now because anyway, there's my seats. Radiator. But anyway, we decided not to do it, or I did, because of an incident that happened this last Saturday. We had went to the Lubbock Mustang show, and we had went in 17, no problems at all, no problems at all. Anyway, we went to the show, and we're about 2 hours in, and we got these RC cars, and we have a dragster, RC dragster. If you look back on my RC page, well, we've got a video of the dragster on there, and you can go back and look at that. But we've been working on that dragster. It broke, and we had it fixed anyway. So we were going to do a burnout with it, because it'll do a burnout. And so I went up there and told them that I was going to do that here in a little bit. Next thing I know, the director comes over there and says, "Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. Wayland Baptist won't allow that because it'll hit somebody and whatever." So I understand that. And then the guy was sitting there looking at me, and he said, "I know you from somewhere." And I said, maybe. And he said, you have a PT Cruiser? And I said, yeah, I do. He said, oh yeah, back when you had a car in the show, you came to the show and you called us out on Facebook and there at the show and everything, and I thought we had told you not to ever come back. And I told him, I said, no. I said, I don't remember you telling me not to ever come back, but I do remember calling you out because of your judge. Because your judge would walk by one car and walk by another one, and when he came up to my PT Cruiser, he said, oh, PT Cruisers have no reason to be in a car show. They're not worthy of being in a car show. Well, that's funny, because I have took this car to several shows. Several car shows. And I have won first place with it, won runners up, and I even took it to one show, and I won a 6-foot trophy with it for best cruiser, which it was a cruise night, and it was just funny that cruise night, anyway. But anyway, because we put a surfboard on it, and y'all have seen it. And anyway, so it's just kind of funny that my car is not worthy of a car show when I had it 3 days. 3 days still had a dealer tag on it, took it to a show, and I beat out a Blackjack Mustang. So tell me my car's not worthy of car shows. But anyway, I called him out, and he told me, he said, you need to pack up your stuff and go. And so I said, okay, I'll go. And but my daughter has nothing to do with it because it was her Mustang. She entered it, paid her money, and anyway, he said, no, we're going to refund you money and you can leave. I said, well, don't let her leave. She can still be in the show. So anyway, we went back to the back of the Mustang to talk a little bit more, because I didn't want to put on a display in front of everybody there at the show, you know, to be nice and not let everybody see this. Well, anyway, he got back there. I didn't even get a chance to talk to him or anything. I'm not going to sit here and argue with it. And he was poking me in the chest, hitting me in the chest with his finger, and just getting in my face and nearly touching me with his nose. And anyway, being a real rude ass. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to say that. It kind of slipped out. But anyway, he was just being a total jerk. Anyway, so when it was all said and done, as we walked back by, as we were walking back out, he said, well, you can leave too. He pointed at her and said, you can leave too. So she ended up packing up, and she was in tears coming home. It's just a big mess. But anyway, I went down Monday morning and filed assault charges against the guy, and talking to the police department down there, and they said, well, he had no right to tell you to leave a public place. He said the only one that could tell you to leave the parking lot would have been the place that was holding the parking, that owned the parking lot, which was Wayland Baptist. And Wayland Baptist has no problem with me, because if they did, they wouldn't have took pictures of the car and put it on their website. But anyway, it's just him. He had a problem with it because I called him out because of his judge disrespecting my car, the PT Cruiser. In fact, I think he would have probably disrespected any PT Cruiser that came there. And there's some that are a lot nicer than mine, that are that can take best of show. Got a couple friends that have some that are just awesome cars. There's one particular car from New Jersey. It's called the Pirate, and that car is just absolutely awesome. It has the Pirates of the Caribbean on it. Anyway, enough chasing rabbits there. And a friend of mine that also has from New Orleans that had one. It was called the Zero Cruiser, which it was the character from Mortal Kombat, the guy named Zero. Anyway, there is some nice cruisers out there. The point is my car had just much right to be out there as any other car, and the judge just didn't just look at my car. There were several cars I remember back in 2012 that he went through there and walked, and he was just skipping cars. and these are supposed to be professional paid judges. But anyway, but you know, I let them have it, and and then boyfriend daughter, she let the weatherman know it, because he was the host putting it on the show. He's also the president of the Mustang Club. Well, Mr. Kyle went down one side of him and down the other, and the director happened to be sitting back behind him, and Kyle called him a coward because he wouldn't face him. He wouldn't come talk to him. So tells you, he wanted to mess with an old man like me, a 51-year-old man, but yet he didn't want to mess with a 27-year-old. So it tells you what kind of person he is. Anyway, I still probably could have took him down if I wanted to, you know, but I'm not that way. I was real nice. I'm not a violent person, but somebody pushes my buttons, you know, push shove, they're the ones gonna be on the ground. But anyway, we're going to jump off here and catch y'all next time. Like I say, y'all have a good time. Peace out.